Hello Commanders, Commander Placer here, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope everyone's doing very well, and you're all having a good Monday and you had a really good weekend. Hopefully the weather was good and you got to enjoy it, or if you didn't get to enjoy it, the weather was bad. Because that's very much my feeling at the moment. But there we go. So, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing something that I'd like to think a lot of people should be doing for each other in this time, which is helping each other out. Now, the system where I made 1 billion credits profit selling all of that tritium that I gathered in my last stream, of course, had a player faction in. By me selling, and also other people selling, there will have been an effect on the BGS. So, we need to make sure that we minimise the impact, unintentional impacts. So we're going to be doing a spot of bounty hunting over here in a system next door to them, and handing in some bounties over in one of their systems. So anyone who is in my private group is welcome to come and join in. You are more than welcome. You will not be able to hand in my carrier, and we are not handing in this system either. So, very important. But hello to everyone in chat. How you doing? So we've got Delta V, Christian, Uftentide, General Patch, Gary, Tangent, Falco, Vortex, Gypsy, El Guapo, Oliver B, Quiz Engine, Hairy Chris. I don't want to know how you got that name, Chris, but I think I can imagine. Yeah, Star Wars Squadrons. The trailer looks really interesting. It's an engine, which normally tells you that hopefully, it should look okay, right? I think the important thing is to bear in mind that an engine does not mean that's what it's going to look like 100% in game. We all know this by now. I'd like to think we do, or at least we should be getting towards that. He says. Although I was obviously super excited when I saw the trailer for Odyssey, and of course that is also in Engine 2. So, so we have our first squadron member turn up. Vortex. I'm going to assume you want to invite Vortex, so I've sent you one. Jack, welcome. And Terran Core, how you doing? And Zephyrina. What a name. Keybinds are fixed on PS4. Your journey Saturday continues. Oh, cool. Straight back into it. Day 26, hello. Jack, hello. Did I say hello? I said hello twice. Better than none. But yeah, it should be hopefully a bit of casual combat. Do a little bit pew pew, shoot some stuff in the face. Nothing too intense or too extreme, I hope. Oh no. What have I done? It's going to look like I'm doing a leap of shame, but only because I'm doing a leap of shame. Ali, hello, how you doing? There we go, back in me. Oh, it's going to be an ice ring as well, so that should be nice. I do like fighting in an ice ring. They're possibly my preferred ring to fight people in, just because I like the way they look. Got nothing really else to say to that. Old Groover, nice. Yeah, victory lap. Yeah, it's a preemptive lap of victory. We go for that. Why not? I need to. There we go. I need the flat side of this. Puppy, hello. Boop. It won't last long. Oh, I do, and I mean it, I really do love plasma. My combat rank is elite, which basically just means I've played a lot. I always kind of say that that's the thing about the elite ranks, is that they don't indicate skill as such. What they do indicate is that you've done something a lot. Flip and burn. Oh yeah, also my voice is a touch scratchy. You can't have to deal with that. It is what it is. Hey chickers, how you doing, Chaser? Hello. Oh, it's a nice enforcer. Yeah, I'm gonna have issues trying to take out a vulture with this, but we'll give it a go. Definitely give it a go. Ah, come on. Oh, and they're running as well. So, hopefully the plasma should go faster than them. All I've got to do is hit with it. Vortex in with the frags. Nice. Oliver, yes, I am running prismatics. Reinforced high cap prismatics with kind of balanced resistances using boosters. Shield strength you're looking at about 6,500, and then armor's comparable. It's like there were loads of targets and then suddenly they all disappeared. Must have had my reputation. But yeah, so far, in case anyone cares, I've actually been enjoying the I'll get the words out in a second. I've been enjoying fleet carrier content so far. Christian, because I can guarantee I don't have a fighter pilot equipped. What if I do? Oh my god, I do! I actually have... No, I don't. I'm not active. So, there's that. Understated, yes, I have tried trading tritium. I was one of the first people on it. No, that's not true. I was streaming some of it on Thursday. Now, I had gone and filled up my carrier with 19,000 tons of it. I then took it over to another system, and then I sold it for 80 grand. Ali, unfortunately, mate, that really isn't on the cards. Not with current medical technology. Oh no, that's a rock. Hi Lee. I'm basically in the Hasbro's that's nearest my carrier. Oliver B, thank you for the funding. But yeah, so I've done some tritium trading, and that's why I'm having to do bounty hunting now, because I may or may not have made a mistake. Lee, what are you in my player group? No, you're not. You're an open. My PG, mate. And I'll bring you in. Let's see what we can find. Big targets would be lovely. Like big, juicy targets. Not like a courier. In a wing with an eagle. It's not super. As far as things go. Oh look. Apparently we're fighting him. We'll give him the tactical nose bump. I'm also being scanned, so that normally means there's another target around. Yeah, how's everyone else doing? How's everyone else finding the new update? Oh, that's an FDL. How's everyone else finding it? Carriers, if you've got one, how are you finding it? What are you doing with it? I'm interested to know. Because it's always good to know what other people are doing with their stuff, you know? There it is. I'm using his chaff. And Chickers, it's not bullying. If someone starts the fight, I'm allowed to finish it. Eric, yeah, which would be a fleet carrier? Let's call them what they are called. Oh, I think I might have bumped Vortex then. I will say that for me, I've used mine for some bulk trading. I made a decent whack of money, to be fair, in the first go of it. $1 billion in, 3 hours to fill it up. Oh, rubbish. And then less time to sell it all off, ferry it back and forth, including travel time. So that was good. Yeah, I think it's oh no, Vortex, not again. It's ridiculous. Hey William, yeah, hunting is going alright. Fairly I'd say it was fairly lean pickings, but then we just had an FTL followed by a clipper, which is nice. Now what we should do is probably wipe out these adders that are picking on this Type 9. Ah, the big one's missed. I will say I'm enjoying it from a BGS point of view, being able to pick up and just move everything at the same time. Like, for mission running, perfect. There's no having to worry about, which ship do I take, what missions are going to be there. No, just take everything. Just bring everything along at the same time. Can't believe I'm fighting a wing of adders in a Corvette. Ridiculous. Hey, Musky mate. It's going alright. I'm doing okay. Actually, at the moment, yeah, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. Be wrong of me to do so. Well, we've got more boots on the ground. Oh, this guy's still shooting me. See, Erica, the only thing about cargo missions is whether or not you can... how many long-range cargo missions are there these days? Because I don't know actually how Robigo Mines is anymore. Because that used to be absolutely brilliant. Well, oftentimes it depends what you're doing, really. It's do you want to just make the cache, or do you want to go and be the man who discovered it, you know? That's the thing, yeah, I think it's... a lot of that depends on that. Do you want to be the discoverer, or do you want to be the money maker? Zephina, no worries. I say the request was made through appropriate channels, the response will be as appropriate. You could do a wing cargo mission inside of the carrier. Oh, it's a good chat, Alison. You can tell how often I do them. Oh, come on. Well, I've been flying recently that made me surprised how unmaneuverable the Corvette is again. I'm trying to think. I suppose I was flying around in the Asp for a bit, which was fun. Every damn time. Happens all the time. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Hello Jeffrey. Pips, because that's something that I've really picked up on during doing the single player training on patch day, was that actually maybe, just maybe, using your pips is more important than I put credit on. You know, I know it's important and can make the difference between winning and losing a fight. Vortex, I think we have to talk about your drinking and driving. Yeah, getting explored out is the thing, but at least with Elite you do have the option of doing some different stuff. You know, you do have that option. Was that from? That was from 100% to 1, wasn't it? In no time. I like it. This, not so much. I'm never ever a fan of fighting small ships with this build. It's not what it's built for. I will say long range beams, thermal vent, very handy. Yeah, don't drink and drive, you'll spill it. I mean, whilst I like the core message, I'm not strictly sure about the old the reasoning for it. But we'll go with it, because it gets kind of the same result. Where do these names come from with these NPCs, eh? Obviously I know it's off of a database somewhere in a full list. But, still. Right, so one person said they bought a carrier, and that was kind of it. Anyone else? Anyone else? Obviously I know everyone in my squadron has. No, I know everyone in my squadron who has. That's the correct syntax. Would help. So Alison, you're using yours to supply the fuel rats, aren't you? Or I think you said you were. Pretty sure you said you were. Who's letting this Python escape? Nope. Being scanned. I can't be bothered to fight something so small. Literally isn't worth my time. Not rich enough. Still ruining the economy here by entering runs. You know what? Is it ruining the economy or is it improving your bank balance? Because technically the commodity market isn't the economy. So I'm gonna how's it gonna work with the fuel rats? That's a question. So if they've got a carrier full, are they just gonna jump the carrier from place to place to top people up, or is it gonna be a kind of taking some money out and then like you take a you sell a top up to the designated fuel rat and off they go. Like, is it that? I'm just trying to work out kind of what how they'll do it. That looks like... Is that double shot frags, Vortex? PG. Chickens, PG. Right. Okay, well that makes sense. So it's kind of like the Fuel Rats Rescue Service going kind of one step further than just giving people fuel, but actually getting them out of the spot. That's cool. I mean, I am personally... Oh, what are we doing? Wait, what's going on here? Everyone knows you don't fly near me. I'm a nightmare. No, just overcharge. Oh, nice. That has to be the laziest bit of killing ever. Oh God! No, what? Who in their right mind does that? Like, they have a Corvette and then they're... Yeah, I'm an absolute nightmare. Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think maybe it's me ramming into other people that's the problem. I have CQC'd El Guapo, it's why I am semi-professional at it, apparently. What I will say though is that I have struggled previously to find a match, but now, with the new find match function in-game, could be good. Meowsa, hello, how you doing? Good to see you again. Okay. Oh, come on! That is utter rubbish. But yeah, I think that's going to be quite a cool thing. The only thing is I typically only I play Elite when I stream, and so it's more of a... Oh, come on, how many of us are there? It's seal clubbing to a max. Alright, that's what we want. This guy. Wing is currently full, but we do have potentially a second one up. Because now we've got someone else here who isn't in a wing at the moment. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join the fight. Alright, catch that, Falco. Yeah, finding a CQC match in 10 seconds sounds like a dream. I do love this Corvette build, I'm not going to lie. 2 shots, a tap, and done. Got a full wing with a squadron at the moment. Oh, clippers, why? Everyone knows. Everyone knows. You see a clipper in a resource extraction site and you're like, there's a pirate. Imperials, they're basically all pirates. Fancy pirates. Can't play live visual, why no mining? Because it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? If you do too much of anything in Elite Dangerous, it does get a little bit boring, and that's kind of the reason why. I could be mining like everyone else, but here's the thing. I have got 5.2 billion in my pocket. I've got my carrier, it's fully outfitted. I've got 5,000 tons of tritium, and my carrier balance is 2.1 billion. So, I'm pretty well stocked for everything at the moment. Oh no! Mr. Ram. But yeah, I mined myself out well and truly last December. That's my thoughts on it, is that I well and truly mined myself out, because I did it when I was interested in it. So I just kind of, that's what I did. Harrison Skywalker. No one going to touch this. Gypsies everywhere. Hey, gunfire all over the shop. Yeah, Hunter. The thing is that I had like 12 billion going into the update, so I also have made $1 billion from tritium trading. And that was in a single day. Oh no! Am I just a magnet for other ships? But yeah, so because I wanted to make sure that I had enough, because I didn't want to not have enough. I didn't want to be the YouTuber with not enough money. Like I didn't want to be, because also it's the newest, biggest, shiniest toy in the game. So I've got to have it. I've got to have it. Hey, buddy. Totally pulled a face on that when I fired that shot. Nope. I think. Are we all fighting different stuff? That was missing Anaconda. Yeah, I did. You only have 2.25 billion, so you quite often. Brian, that's still pretty good. Let's be honest. Like, I did a lot of mining. I did a lot of mining on stream. You guys saw me do it, a lot of it, and it was. I enjoyed mining with other people, just having a good old mining sesh on my own, not my kind of thing at all. I don't... It's just not... It's not engaging gameplay for me unless you've got people that you're doing it with, because then it's fun, because you're hanging out with friends at the same time, and I think that's very different at that point. Kind of changes what you're doing a little bit and why you're doing it. So it's more like you're hanging out with your mates and you're having a chat, and then the credits that you earn are the byproduct. Yeah, you know what? It is that, but it's kind of like a hunter. I agree with you. Wait, this guy's still alive. There he goes. It's like, oh joy, an immortal courier. But yeah, I think, I mean, I probably have enough money now that I'm not going to struggle for anything in the future, but what I want to do is I need to make sure, for me, I have more than enough set in my carrier, just in case. Just in case. Just in case what? I don't know. Just in case there's a billionaires convention I want to turn up to and wave a fat stack around at? Yeah, maybe it's that. Could be that. Edwin Platillo. How dare he take the first 3 letters of my name? That was never going to hit. No, Hunter, I am not. Because until it is completely modular, I won't be touching that as a service. I don't think it's right. I'm fundamentally opposed to the reasoning as to why we don't have full modularity either. I don't think it's, you know, all of us have a bit of responsibility when it comes to our own ships, so I don't think we need to worry about it. Brian, tell you that fleet carriers and billions don't bring happiness. Okay. They may make you a bit happier if you're already happy with everything, but they will not on their own bring you happiness. How's that for a diplomatic, worldly answer? I'm not strictly convinced by it. Oh, he's fly into the plasma. Don't fire it for no reason. Yeah, pile of arcs, yeah. Is it? Wait. Am I... Oh, I know why that is. Boop. It's because I've got the Discord widget. Discord widget is on, and it's for a particular voice channel. Thanks, Hunter. Oh, I'm glad they were wanted. That was a moment where I was like, oh no. Be awkward, wouldn't it? Here doing spot bounty hunting, end up with a bounty on my head. Hey, Night Cow. Oh, good to hear. She's doing okay. At the moment, I am fine. That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm like, it's always the treatment that sucks. You rarely know you have the thing. But it's nice to be able to play games with my friends and my squad and shoot the absolute crap out of anything that comes along. Alison, do you mean the thingamajig, call it carriers? Because there is a video floating around on Reddit. Do you know, I could have sworn I shot that guy. Fine, it's fine. I won't take it personally at all. I've got to be honest, that hardpoint convergence isn't great for small targets. Like, I have to pick which plasmas hit and which ones don't. And I've got to be honest, I don't like choosing which weapons hit and which ones don't, because I want them all to. Like, there, I don't get any hit. Right, that's an Anaconda, go for that. Yeah, there is the Nautilus Victory Fortune, and then that's being compared with, see, the Drake. Now, what I should have thought about, really, if anyone has any heal beams, because I've just been throwing my ship around, ramming into stuff, not caring, and not even remotely thinking about it. I might jump the ship later on. Othello, any news about Odyssey? Not really. It has been confirmed, though, that we will have atmospheres on planets, but it'll be tenuous atmospheres, I think is the exact phrasing. So yeah, there's that, which is good. Still no confirmation from Frontier whether or not you're going to be able to actually walk around your ship. So yeah, that's kind of where things are. Not a huge amount of news really kicking around. I guess grey is going to be a fart. Yeah, I think they said it's going to be existing planets are going to be improved. That's kind of the... So I'm going to see what we can go on now. We'll get a bit of an update. I am expecting... Well, we've seen the picture from somewhere, but I couldn't find where it was from. I assume it's from a news article somewhere that was showing someone kneeling on an icy planet planting a charge of some kind. Silent concentration moment. There we go. Oh, hi Colin. So Hunter saying, am I happy with the purchase? Anything I would like to change? Well, the answer is yes. I mean, I change all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm like. I'm like, no, change this, change that, change this, change that. But the main thing that I would change, and to encourage me to play more of a feature, it would have to be the removal of the ship packs and also the module packs, they need to go. I don't think it's correct they're in. I don't think we're supposed to have full flexibility. That's something that I would definitely like changed. That's really kind of one of the things that still kind of bothers me a little bit about the update, is that we don't have that flexibility. And I think we should. I think as a carrier owner, we should 100% have the flexibility to be able to do what we want with that. And yeah, the thing is that, so I'm not one to use a game feature and whine about it whilst I'm doing it. I will just choose not to use a feature if I'm not a fan of it. Unless it's completely game breaking, like I have to use it. There's no choice, because otherwise, you can't play the game. It's like me saying, I don't like clicking play game in games. It'd be a problem. Well, Lee, you can always go and restock at the Battle Cat. But yeah, I mean, the making of money is probably... I mean, people are making money with carriers, aren't they? As Alex, you were saying, you'd install and use outfitting in Shipyard if you're allowed to choose what you want to sell. Those packs make no sense. Yeah. Yeah, they don't. Something I really dislike being told is in games where you do have this huge element of flexibility and self-ownership on stuff. Yeah, Eric, it's a lot of hard work, isn't it? That's the problem. But I don't like being told that the reason why something is being done is because it's to make things easier for me. But I'm not a fan of that. So Jack, you're saying, what do they mean by tenuous? Well, by tenuous, it means we're not going to be on jungle planets. We're not going to be on Earth-likes. We're going to be on places with tenuous atmospheres. So kind of like atmosphere light. So there'll be some cloud effects, there'll be some fog maybe, but we're not going to be having like howling storms, wind and rain. That's my understanding of it. That's what I would understand from tenuous atmosphere. But then again, I could also be wrong, because we haven't really been... It's been difficult to get answers from Frontier at the moment. They're busy, they've got a lot going on. Yeah, Lee, we do have fog now. But we don't really have fog as such, if you know what I mean. Like, difficult to explain, because at the moment the way that the atmosphere and the fog-like stuff is rendered, it doesn't interact with anything. It doesn't really do much. It's just there. So I'm going to assume there would be something. Oh look, Gary's fighting a... Gary, the wing is open, mate. There is a wing spot and I have sent you an invite. Oh god, I hate fighting these small ships. But yeah, I think it'll be the start. That's what I think. I think it's going to be the start of everything. And it's again this kind of... The more people use a feature in the game, the more it gets developed. But yeah. Colin, what gave you that idea? Do I ever forget my pilot? He says sarcastically. Yes, I did. I 100% forgot my pilot again. I mean, I feel personally attacked by that, Colin. I don't really want to be in a jousting match with a third lance either. Because... Screw it, we'll just fly down the middle. Oh, come on! Alright. Got it. If in doubt, ram. Yes. Okay, so... Right. Harry Chris. I don't kill one scanner anymore. I did when I was bounty hunting for money, but now I'm not bounty hunting for money anymore. I'm bounty hunting for vouchers for a particular faction. So, looking for a faction, looking for a particular set of vouchers that I can then go and turn in for BGS purposes. So for that, you're normally after only a single type. So you go to a system where that place is in control, and just go for it. But yeah. Oh, seems unlikely, Colin. Seems unlikely. Yeah, Alison, that's exactly where I was going to go with that. And that's again exactly, yeah, we're spot on there, on the same train of thought. How are we gonna manage this, I wonder? I think... Are they fighting an anaconda? Nice. Nice. Right. I'm not liking the number of missiles being thrown around, and I'm hoping it's by the anaconda that I will then be able to pick off. Oh yeah, I can put on my wing beacon. Because I always forget. But right now that anaconda's helping me out, so I think we'll hold off giving it some pew-pews. Although I'm pretty sure it's pirates pirating pirates. Yo dog. There's an anaconda called Hades. Oh my god. Easiest kill. Easiest anaconda kill I think I'm ever going to have. If I can hit it. Come on. Oh my god, it's Carlos Spicy Wiener. How did I not spot that? You're going to build a pack hound FDR, but will it work? No. I don't think so, if I'm honest. I'm sorry to say, Colin, I don't think it will. I think that was talk of heel beams. Nah. Thank you, Gypsy. We couldn't have timed that better, even if we were a comic duo. Gotta love the old prismatics for how long they take to top up as well. Right, so who saw the trailer for Star Wars Squadrons then? I'm going to assume everyone. I can't show it because I will I'll end up getting a copyright strike from EA because it's what they do. He does not want to be here. Oh, he's called hammering out. Watched it once, so skeptical. Yeah, it's right to be skeptical. I'm excited by the idea of it. I've been wanting a proper Star Wars flight sim remade and modern for a really long time. Probably since I played X-Wing and TIE Fighter. Because who would not want that? And the fact it's going to be in VR as well, I think that's going to be quite exciting. Hey Weejet, how you doing? Mr. Bob. Alright Colin, catch you later. Thanks for dropping in. But yeah, I think I need to see gameplay before I can X-Wing vs TIE Fighter, yeah, and then the X-Wing Alliance. Yeah, because I bought the Star Wars collection on Steam when it was on sale. It was like £20 for an insane number of games. All ones that I used to play and have on CD sitting around that I can no longer play. Because they are so old. But oh, actually, there's no microtransactions in it. No microtransactions. Which is a surprise for EA. They're definitely, oh dearie me, that Type 10 or Type 9 taking a pounding. So yeah, no microtransactions apparently. It has a single player campaign. It's going to be in VR, and there's going to be multiplayer 5x5 squadron malarkey. Sounds alright. But basically, I think it's like EA might finally be doing something right. It's like they finally listen to people. We're like, we do not want microtransactions. Of course, we will see what manifests when the game actually gets presented. Chronoton, it's actually on their it's on their website. I literally just googled Star Wars Squadrons. And there it was. So yeah, sounds positive. It's like, I'm not going to hate on what I've seen so far, but I'm also not going to, because I don't have information, but I'm also not going to be like, oh my god, it's super amazing, and be over the top, because I don't see why I would. And EA finally doing something right is an acknowledgement of them finally doing something right. Wait, Gary's saying his carrier just ran away. What? Oh, he popped a heatsink. This guy. Weird. Yeah, Vortex. It could be that. It could well be that. And Alison, yeah. The thing, like, you've got to be. I feel like you need to be realistic about it. We know the companies we're dealing with at this point when it comes to gaming. Obviously, no microtransactions should never be a selling point, ever, under any circumstances for a game. Like, it shouldn't be a feature. I'm sticking with the fact cosmetics are fine, but we know what it is like with microtransactions. No EA fanboys in the chat, I hope. But don't get me wrong, there have been some good EA games in the past. Command & Conquer franchise, good. We're going to go to Lansbury, Lee. That is the locale. You know, I'm starting to think maybe a ram ship's way too much. Hang on, wait. Surprise purchase mechanics. Like that? Loot boxes. I'm surprised that hit. Ramming is fun, that's right. I don't know, if you call a turd anything but a turd, it still stinks like turd, you know? So I don't think people will fall for that. But we'll see. You know what? We will see. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, but I'm not going to be I'm not going to have my faith ruined because I don't really have any. It's just a game that I'm interested in purchasing. So we will see. Oh my god. How much bitch glitter? Come on. God damn it. Okay. I'm tired. I'm not falling for that. No, I'm not touching that. Doubt. Full on doubt. Sorry, just changing something admin wise. There we go. One game I would like to see a remaster of is Emperor Battle for Dune. Dune. I don't know if anyone remembers that game. But it is another Command & Conquer like, or RTS from EA and Westwood, from back in the early 2000s, very early 2000s, which I thought was brilliant. Really, really a big fan of it. We were playing at university, and you could play as Harkonnen, Atreides, or and all that kind of stuff. And Ordos, autos. That was good. Oh, I'm being shot. Should probably do something about that. Remember the Sonic tanks? Yes. Okay, cool, good. No, not June 2000. It was the sequel to June 2000. Which I also had June 2000. Oh my god, I had that. And I just remember being like, oh, it's just like Command & Conquer, Red Alert. But I already played Tiberian Sun at that point. So I was like, oh, what's the point? And I underappreciated it. Plus, that was my first year of uni I got it. So I really should have been concentrating. Worm sign, yeah! And you have to have your carriers, your spice miners come out, carry, pick them up and take it back. It's fun times. And also you had the Hockones with nukes. Yeah, there's a sequel to 2000 which is called Emperor, Battle of the June. I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. It was I was a fan of it because you had the 3 factions that you could play as, and you and let's face it, it was all about having an absolute crap ton of Sardaukar, and that's it. That's all you'd ever need. All the Sardaukar. And the rest of the fight would take care of itself. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that you could choose only like one of a certain special type of building. So you would have the Fremen or you would have the Sardaukar. You'd have no choice. You know, you'd have you could never get everyone on side. Oh my god, this Viper Mark IV is doing my head in. It's like, I wasted how much time? Oh, happy shrapnel, thank you. It's a solid, that is a solid reminder. On the posture front. But yeah, the really good, like old school strategy games, they're just not the same now. I have been playing a lot, and I do mean a lot, of StarCraft remastered. Did we get him? There we go. A lot of StarCraft remastered, as you guys might know. Because I keep saying about it. Anyone on Discord will see me playing it quite a bit. Super into it. And it's been really good fun. Old school strategy games are not... The RTS games, they're not... You don't get that anymore. You don't get the same kind of thing. I feel like you don't. Hey David, how you doing? Oh, that's an FTL. Hopefully we're going to nail the opening shot. But it seems unlikely. Yeah. Now that one though. And the rest of the squad turns up. Nice. That one seems out of place, does it? Battle Pandemic. What a name! I am proper wedged up against that rock. He's called Master Pain. in the ship battle pandemic. It's like, alright mate, edgelord. Oh, and with that, I think my headphones just died. One moment. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate for him. It's kind of like, oh mate, what have you done? I'm pretty sure there's no recovering from that. I can hear again! Wireless headphones. See, now what gets me is, obviously you can tell some ships have got engineered hulls, some haven't. This guy must do for him to withstand those hits. Also got scanned. Oh. Didn't even get a shot off on him. Right. Dognar. Now this guy's back. I'm pretty sure we killed him earlier. It's like you are without a doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of. Ah, no, he changed direction. Rude. So rude. It is the disadvantage of using fixed weapons with a travel time. Right, how are we doing on bounties? 5 million for Baku. Baku Incorporated. That better be who we're collecting bounties for. Oh look, Dante. It would be a shame if someone were to leave him in an inferno. Oh, where have my frames gone? What happened there? That's because bandwidth. Right. I think I may be going for a hand in. Because it's only one system over. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a hand in. Just to split them up. But I mean 5 million in an hour of bounty hunting. Oh Lee, I'm not done yet. I'm coming back after. Definitely not done yet. Yeah, listen, I just kind of like, I was like, oh, what's going on with that? Because normally when you instance, you only have data coming in and back and forth between the people that are in there. Which is why I was a bit like, Oh, El Guapo, I will show you once I have handed in. Because that's the trade data screen. Anyone notice that Twitch has changed its UI again. And it's awful. Anyone else notice that? That it's awful. Because I'm like, how are you supposed to see when anyone's online? Anyone who... I feel like they've made it really difficult. It might be something I've done on mine, but I'm looking at it, I'm like, they changed Twitch again.
Hello there.
Ivan, thank you very much for subscribing. If you're in chat, make sure you say hello. Yeah, right. Now, I'm saying that because I've only got 3 people watching on Twitch. Right. And that's quite a low number. Is there something going on I don't know about? Like, it's just definitely, it's kind of, I'm just like, I'm looking at it and I can't even see where I can see the people I follow without clicking the follow button and all that kind of stuff. Also, when I started, Twitch had some problems. Top. G'day. Oh, right. So like the 3000 error. Well, we're on that sideways landing hype thing, boys. There we go. Come on, that took a long time to slow down. Like, a really long time. There we go. Right, Starport services. I'm not forgetting about the map view. I'm not forgetting about it. So, contacts. Authority contact. Redeem all bounty vouchers. I've restocked whilst they're here. Also, whilst they're here, let's have a quick check on the old instead of factors. Nope. Instead of factors. Nope. Fine. So, the map. About the map. You have all night. You're not working. Good. So, this is under the map type here. You know, you've got your realistic map power play. It's like map, and then you click commodity. And then from there you can pick different things, so different categories. So I have picked chemicals and tritium because I was doing some tritium trading. And what it does is it tells you markets that you have data for. And you can find out basically the import price or the export price. So export, you're looking for the cheapest sell. It's meant to anyway. It's meant to do that. It's just not refreshed it. It's still showing me import. Fantastic. You might as well do import export, to be honest. And then it shows you both. So over here we can see Rotilla. They're exporting for 40,000. I'm like, well, that's not really that cheap. Where else we got? Let's have a look around. One place I was buying from was called Ascar. And that was pretty good. which it isn't anymore. Oh my goodness, that's solidly nerfed. So it was at 4,000 a ton, now it's not. The in-game trading tools are actually pretty powerful. If you're doing short-range stuff, they're up to date. Number 1, which is good. So your export for your greens, that's where you know to buy, and then blue for where you know to sell. Some places buy and sell in the same place as well. That's no good. Something to consider though is that they will show you places for carriers. I think I've not been there, Vortex. This drives me insane though. Using the keyboard on the galaxy map. Trying Twitch keeping error messages. Well, that explains that then. Yeah, so I've not been here. I can't purchase the data for them either, but this would be the place to go to get some cheap stuff. I think it's still there. But yeah, that Ascar is where I filled up my carrier on stream the other day, and then we sold it in Lansbury, where the price was really good. They were buying for 85,000 per ton. It's like 81 grand. That icon there, yeah. So that again is all in the markets thing. So that's all in the market stuff. So that's why it looks like this. But if I go to, let's think, allegiance, it takes it away. So it is only there. So the menus are dynamic. So we can go for carriers. There are carriers absolutely everywhere. So yeah, or you could go for trade data, so places for trade data. And if we go for data available, you find all the places you can buy. So I could buy some data for Gips World. I don't even know why I'd want to do that, but yeah. Ross 98. Is it though? But yeah, I mean, I'm not looking to buy at the moment. But yeah, there's all these places you can buy trade data for. Which, if you want to do short-range trading, perfect. But it saves you having to open up another browser and going and having a look at other stuff and things. Like, you know, what's that thing called? Inara or EDDB. You know, you don't have to go and look at them instead. Now, we are going to, or maybe we'll head back over. Let's see how messed up the BGS is in this system. Oh, they're going into expansion then. Oh, the boom. Right, so what we're trying to do here is we've put some bounty vouchers into Barco Incorporated. That means that then they take some stuff. They take some influence off of the other factions. So the idea is to drop the lead faction and drop the other factions as well as a byproduct. 0.9 is the lowest they'll go. So Lansbury Inc. and League of Lansbury are both native, as are Lansbury Crimson Gang, as are the Lansbury Republic Party, so they can't be turfed out. But Barco Incorporated can, so if it gets too low, that's the problem. Jordan's just saying the most you've made in tritium is 8 million today. Oh, dude. It's probably been nerfed, isn't it? Proper nerfed. Which isn't good. So, we're at the point where Barco shouldn't retreat. They're also pending expansion somewhere else. Probably in Baku. But someone asked to see my stats. Let's see my stats. I don't. What? Are we playing top trumps? I've also actually, one of my current assets is only 11 billion. That's ridiculous. Because it doesn't include the carrier. Isn't that weird? Renan, good evening. Combat. Lifetime profit from bounties, 1 billion. Nice. Profit from combat bonds, 485 million. 98 million from assassinations. Crime. Oh, it's a lot of fines. I can't believe I had more fines than I had bounty. Yeah, it does need changing. Smuggling, 18. You know why it's 18? It's because I basically did enough of the engineering that I stopped. Trading is where obviously I made all of my money. It is why trading profit is 10 billion. Mining, profit from mining is 8 billion. Because technically, that's interesting. When did he do that? Profits for exploration, 256 mil. Total hyperspace distance travelled 474,000 light years. Max distance from start, that's Colonia. Passengers. Not telling me profit from passenger messages though. Search and rescue, never done. Encounters, 3 Thargoid wake scans, 11 structures, 16 encounters. I've shot lots of Thargoids in the face though. Definitely more than 16. Crew have taken 1.2 billion off me. Rubbish. Material traders, trades completed 99. Hang on. 99 trades, but I've traded 6,000 materials. God. CQC, I've played CQC for 20 hours. Okay. And then fleet carrier. Oh. Total commodities exported, 512. Total commodities imported, 15,952, yep. Spent on commodities, credits earned from commodities. So I have earned some money, have spent some. Credits earned from refueling. Okay. Nice. And I've already travelled 539 light years. I don't know, Reject, is that a pun? Okay. Off we go. We're heading back over to that other system. We will have us. We will have ourselves a little bit more in the PP, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense, does it, WeChat? I'm kind of like, how could you have done that? Huh. Yeah, I think people will be travelling a lot further now. I don't know if how far you travel in a fleet carrier counts. Maybe it does, don't know. Philip R, hello, how you doing? Low weight instead of a high weight, didn't I? Mug. Okay. Off we go. They've also killed 15,000 to 2,000 scouts. Blimey. But only counted 1. Huh. Oh yeah, in case anyone didn't notice, I'm using plasma slug on the plasmas, on the plasma accelerators, because otherwise it just wouldn't work, would it? I'd run out of ammo really quickly. I do sacrifice some damage for it, but it's well worth it to be able to stick in a fight and be able to fire whenever you want. Alison, yeah, combat does pay poorly historically. It has, apart from when we could stack massacre missions and kill skimmers. But looking back at it, it was wrong. See, I did my combat rank the old way. Just bounty hunting. That's it. Just bounty hunting. And other stuff. Combat zones. That's it. That's all I did. That's awful, Aguafo. You don't want to be using, you don't want to be doing that. That's not something that you want to be dealing with. So that the advanced. Oh. Yeah, bounty hunting does need it. Oh. Well, she's having curry for dinner. Alicia, good evening. How you doing? I'm going to assume Twitch is starting to work again now. Oh, it's just going to be classic, isn't it? But yeah, I can't believe they've my crew earned 1.2 billion. And the thing is that none of the ones that have earned money are employed. Nope, the ones I've got now are employed, which I didn't set as active. Right. Well, let's just dip into my carrier. Eek. Oh, Vortex, no! You're looking for a good chieftain build. Vortex could have you on that one. Frags. Chieftain moves really well in a straight line. You can have the whole tank it and module reinforcement. Resistant based bi-weaves, definitely. But yeah, frags. Engineered, of course, overcharge every time. But yeah, thermal resistant bi-weaves are going to be your friend for a chieftain. Get your regen nice and fast. I never really dealt with them. The chieftain, the challenger and the crusader, not a huge fan. That's personally, but I am. But I do have some ideas of what they do best. When it comes to medium ships, I'm a much bigger fan of the Crate and the Crate Phantom. Probably Crate Mach 2, definitely. Does it count as forgetting your pilots if you haven't gone into the conflict zone yet? Of the Hazras? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't count. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't count. You might see a Discord link dropping into chat there. If you want to, you're more than welcome to come and join my Discord channel. If you like to chat about games, doesn't have to be Elite. Could be Elite though. I mean, we'll chat about it. We like it. Obviously, other space games in there as well. So we've got No Man's Sky, Star Citizen, Also a few PvP games, survival type games. I've just picked up Ark because it was free. Hooray! And yeah, and also Canon Exiles as well, so a few games in there. Plus Satisfactory, oh my goodness, I love Satisfactory. Wish they make a mid-size Imperial ship. Yeah, that's the problem with the Clipper, isn't it? It's almost, but not quite. But yeah, crate, yeah, combat ship. The Phantom, definitely, because it handles so well. Like a dream. Like, I love the way the Crate Phantom handles. When I took it out unengineered for my first impressions video, I just thought it felt like I was turning the flight assist off. Incredible. What we'll do is we're going to nav lock. Oh, Liella, how you doing? I could just flight assist off, but my point is that it felt like it was already. So when I did turn flight assist off for turns, there's tight combat turns. It was nice. Oh, alright, maybe we won't navlock to Gary. And we'll navlock to Lee. Zavdak, helping a neighbour, what's wrong? Well, I'm also fixing my mistake that I made. Well, not really a mistake. So, short-term trading profits affected one of our neighbours in the neighbouring system and one of their BGS, so we're doing a bit of fun to help out. See, problem is that I'm just still not really into PvP. Not in this game. Like, I don't know why. Because Canon Exiles, super aggressive PvPer. StarCraft, perfectly happy to play against other people, and when I win, trash them. It's great. Elite Dangerous, just not into it. Yeah, but they're not very threatening though, are they? And you don't necessarily have to worry about dodging. That's my point. ZXAZ, why can't you? Because Frontier don't want you to. That's literally the reason why. That's it. That's all I got. Frontier decide what can and cannot be done. They have decided it cannot be done. But if you do have some multi-crew with you, which is pretty rare as far as things go, then that's okay, they'll lead it. Who are you guys fighting? What are you fighting? Okay. I mean, he likes his chaff, this guy, doesn't he? That's about right, Vortex. And that was pretty perfect. Probably should have waited to find out if he was in a wing or not before engaging. But that is not what we do. Oh look. They're sidewinders. Hardpoint convergence won't let me do it. Ooh. Another clipper. So we're getting some decent spawns in here then, which is nice. Oh, come on. Honestly thought I'd missed. Claim, I wanted this, I wanted that. Oh. Not a Viper. Ah, fighter. Fighter. Yes. Let's do that.
Fighter is ready. Give the order, Commander.
It wouldn't surprise me if I managed to ram my... Yeah. Yeah. Let's say ram or shoot my own fighter, but I did it anyway. Got anything else to shoot for other targets? Not really. I think that fell faster.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Oh, that's everyone else. Guardian fighters. I love them. I love the way they look. And they're actually really, really fun to fly. They are the well, the prime example of the definition of glass cannon. They hit hard, but they fall apart. Oh, wait, bit of a delay there before that hit. I think we got him. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like killing an ASP scout?
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
Well, pay attention to my scanner then, buddy.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Any ideas why when you can continue losing targets, you need to start again? Creepy UA, it might be worth checking your bindings, just to check to see if you've got anything bound to two things at the same time, and in different modes. That can sometimes cause a problem. Have seen it. That's kind of the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't need to target their subsystems. Hey Jace, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. Spotted bounty hunting this evening. Oh, hello. But yeah, that's a creepy. That's the only thing that I can possibly think of. But it would make sense.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Yeah, I mean the hull is a subsystem, right? Structural integrity field. But yeah, I built this particular build to kick like a mule. That's the idea behind it. I think it works. I mean, to be honest, I'm at the point now where I've had the same keybinds for, well, I guess for years, aren't we? Oh, Gary, thank you for the top up.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
It's a big old nope. Yeah, I'm not really much help when it comes to the old support in this ship, I'm afraid, guys. I'm like the primary damage dealer. That's the intention of it, but it relies a lot on my aim. Ah, damn it! I think once you find keybinds you like, that's it, you're done. You know, I know where all my keys are in VR, I don't have to look at anything. I don't play in VR very often, but when I do, I don't need to worry, and everything's on... It's on reflex now.
Roger that. Moving into attack. Successfully got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my
No, I
scanner.
literally just told you to attack this guy. Seconds. Oh my goodness. Lee talking about in game. He's talking about the new icons and the new UI when you dock, and saying he likes them because it's quicker. I do not like them. I feel like it's a bit of a step backwards in game sophistication. Well, I'm glad you put throttle on pedals, I guess, rather than anything else. Hate Rage Machine, yeah, same. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of change. I like improvement and I like additions, but I don't like flat change. I don't like things that are one way and then they get changed to something else. You know, it's just me though. It's just my feelings, and it's okay if yours are different. I won't hate you for it.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
Now, thinking about lore, right? It's a funny thing when you think about these resource extraction sites. That why would all the, like, okay, I'm a pirate, but this is exactly where bounty hunters go. Like, all the time. So why would you go there too? As a pirate, it's like, well, it's where people are mining. Okay, that's cool, but that is where bounty hunters go. Like, are you sure you should be going there? But yeah, medium and big ships. Definitely my preference to fight in this ship with this loadout. Oh, I didn't get a shot on him. Oh, here we go. Why not 2 huge bombers and others beams? Well, the reason being is I wanted to see if I could. That was kind of the point of this build, as the can I. Everyone told me it would overheat. Everyone told me that there's no way on Earth that the Corvette would be able to handle this amount of heat. And I say nay. It can do it. And it could. So everything's got plasma slug on. The 2 beams I've got are purely designed to vent heat. And that's it. And it works. Liela, yeah, I could go for that. Otherwise it's not bounty hunting, is it? It's seal clubbing, bounty farming at this point, isn't it? It's a rock. Yeah, thermal vent gimbal beams with long range on. Because that way you don't really have to worry about it. It just kind of takes care of itself. You have to stay roughly on target, and that's good. Are we going to get him? I feel like we should... This is... Oh, great. Not very accurate at long range, though. That's a lot of jitter. Oh, come on. I mean, we are hitting him slightly. God damn it, Lee. Take your time, man.
Controlling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing a change of approach when Odyssey comes. I think that's going to be a distinct change in gameplay styles and hopefully mission creation. I can't see how it wouldn't be. I'm really hoping the missions aren't totally separate. So if you do have chained missions, then they chain together in different varieties. So you do one and then it changes phase. So you suddenly have what was originally a space mission now becomes a land mission, then becomes an on foot mission. And that's what I really, really hope from Odyssey, because they've said it's going to be multi-layered, where things come together. So I'm hoping it's going to be like that.
Enemy is fleeing. Target their subsystems, Commander.
But the idea of taking someone alive could be interesting.
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
like if you could actually plant people properly, like NPCs that magically can keep flying with zero hull and all that stuff. Yeah, Leo, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm just gotta agree with you on that one. You're not wrong. The same with that, I'm hoping it isn't just a menu that you transition into, and it won't be oh, deploy legs and off you go. You know, I'm really hoping it's not like the ship launch fighter or the SRV. I really want it to be a reasonably smooth, seamless experience. I think that's what everyone wants. I mean, I'm not so fussed about the ability to walk around your ship. I'm more interested in a smooth player experience because I'm a gamer. I'm not so much a critic. I'm just a gamer who likes his games to be fun, which I know is outrageous. I could always just turn into his skid and replace the plasma stuff with thermal conduit. No. That's way too risky. I'm not accurate enough yet. I don't think I said it was right, did I, bad guy? Or I could really go with it. And just go, instead of having it efficient, overcharge. But no, it's because I've got plasma slug on them all, so that I can actually keep firing. The idea is that this will improve my aim, which it should. In theory, this should, over time, improve my aim. I think it's improved my flying considerably. I'm flying, hello. Flying a Mamba with fixed frags for quite a while. That was my go-to ship. That was fun. That was, yeah, it's called deletion, because it deletes stuff from existence when you get in close range. That, and it's got the drag munitions on, so people can't boost away. So once you catch them, you've caught them, and they stay in range, which I love. Yeah, bad guy, I mean that it doesn't quite, because you get a lot of blue tunnel. That's the only issue, you get a bit of blue tunnel. And I'm going to assume Twitch is working better now. Or better than it was. Yeah, that's just a straight miss. Right, I'm going to head back down in to the ring, because I feel like I'm missing loads of stuff. It's working, but still half down. Oh. Bleeding Twitch. There we go, that's what we want. Just have to not cock it up. Twitch is probably having issues because of all the Fortnite streams for their event. Another reason to dislike Fortnite. Oh yeah, also Fortnite. Totally not into it from a PvP sense either. But old school Unreal Tournament games, deal me in. Just completely, I don't know, it's a very different different way of approaching things. Same with like CQC.
Paint the target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
Love PvP and Quake. Yeah, it was good. Oh yeah, 180,000. I guess isn't that much in general compared to our little corner of probably what 300 something.
Commander, let's take them out before they jump.
That's a miss. That's not. Oh yeah, another ship I've never flown a Faz. Probably missing out. Never flown a Faz. I only did my Federation rank because I wanted the Corvette. I think this could be the next project, because, I mean, 4 large hardpoints is pretty strong.
Let's take them out before they jump.
Wait, I could get 4 advanced plasma accelerators on that. Now that's an idea. Right. Oh, FDL or... Oh, well, they're in a wing, so I guess we'll take out the easiest one first. Oh, it's 2 large to me? I thought I had 4... Where did I get 4 large from? Where did I get that from? I could have sworn. Or is it the dropship? Someone's going to need to tell me where I've got this from.
Cover me, Commander. My shield generator is offline.
Oh, here we go.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
I am not going to enjoy this. That's for sure. ZX, my plasma are already huge. Like, the beams are small. Everything else is plasma. What I need to take advantage of, though, which I don't nearly enough, is the advanced plasma accelerator I have underslung. And it's nice.
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
Thing is that his scanner is rubbish. Oh, that's a... Gunships for... mining. It's not right. Definitely not right.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
Good old Frank, do it. I enjoy NPC names probably a little bit more than I should. Like, I don't really know what it is about them.
We're all clear. No more threats in this sector.
Is the fridge that could potentially be the problem today? Like, I'm having channels on my Twitch disappear and reappear. It's like, oh, what is going on? I mean, I take mine into rings as well.
Take them out before they jump.
For a little bit of a different experience, though.
Sky is clear. No more
Probably not as relaxing. Oh yeah, Elite Dangerous apparently doesn't exist. Huh. And also, My About Me doesn't exist either, so that's cool. Right, how many bounces we got? Okay. Nope. Another 2 mil. Can't load emotes either. Yeah, Twitch is really there's a phrase I'm looking for. Non-adults cover your ears. Shit the bed. Is what it's done.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
When did I put my hard points away?
Shields are down. I need covering fire.
I mean, I wouldn't be adverse to being spammed with voice stuff from enemies. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played the old Wing Commander series, the Kilrathi and the Bug people. I can't remember their name all of a sudden. They would give you hassle over voice comms,
Sky is clear.
or say things like, "I go into the void." It's like, cool. Oh, hey Lee.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
I mean, it is quite nice using a fighter. I think I might remember in the future. Oh. That is an anaconda. That I just missed with everything I have. I got its attention. Nailed it.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
It's barely worth it. At 225,000, I don't think it's worth it for the cash. Like I say, the reason why I'm doing this is for, well, for the BGS, for the influence.
I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner. Roger that. Moving into attack.
Yeah, one of them has to hit. Never. Right, I think it's time for a hand in. So I'm going to head over to back over to Lansbury, which is nice and close by. I thought, I'm kind of semi-committed to finding it. Just where was that? Oh, target shield upline. I think I'll just find it this way instead. There it is. That's easier. Games broke again on PS4. Oh dear. That is not good. It's busy at the moment though. There is more people playing than we're used to. Press the wrong button. Was meant to high wake the first time. So, can hand in, and then we have done what will work out to be what, seven hand-ins of bounties, in multiple millions. So that should do it. That should fix the problems that we caused. Yeah, Sabotage, that is indeed a bug. I don't know about it. I know it's happening. I don't know if there's much they can do about it. It's a bad guy. I cause problems by selling 1 billion credits worth of tritium for profit at this station. And what that does, and it wasn't just me, it wasn't just me doing it, it just happened to have the best price for tritium. So I bought 19,000 tons of tritium for 4,000 to 5,000 a ton. I then went to this particular system and station and sold it for 85,000 per ton. So I made like 1.1 billion credits, something like that. And of course, every time you trade for a profit at a station, it is good for that leading faction. And therefore it boosts them up. And if you boost up one faction too far in a system, they take influence off of others and they push them down. And as they drop, some of them may then get forced out of the system, which is the last thing you want. Alright, I'll go. Take care, man. Good night. But yeah, that's what happens. So I'm kind of having to get bounties for the faction that could potentially be forced out of the system, so they won't be forced out and therefore leave a gap and damage this system's BGS. And potentially, at the moment, because our little corner of the galaxy is pretty rammed with player factions. When we were put in, it was pretty empty. Like, reasonably empty. But now it's really not. It's rammed full of player factions. So where player factions expand and spread and everyone wants a little slice of the pie and some of the territory, you're fighting over the same stuff, and we also don't want to be fighting or losing what we've got. Because if someone tried to mess with our home system, for example, I mean, I don't work. I'm off sick, right? I can sit at home and I'll do missions all day, every day. I've got people that will do that as well. Like, it's that kind of like, oh no. Not only will we counter it, but we will also crush you in return. It's that kind of thing. So, we don't want to mess with anyone. We don't want anyone to mess with us. So, it's of goodwill that I'm doing this. Helping the neighbours out. And of course, there is some hope that if things happen to us, then we would hopefully help out. Shmoopoo, yeah. BGS is complicated. Like, the guy who came up with it and does most of the server work, Dav from Frontier, that's the wrong place. He's a really smart guy. Really, really smart guy. And you'd have to be. Like, you would actually have to be to handle it all. Right. Vouchers handed in. And with that, I think, on a cool time for the stream, my voice is starting to go, even more than it was already. So that seems like a decent time to stop. Plus we're at the 2 hour and 15 minute mark, which is pretty good. For someone that wasn't planning on streaming tonight, I'm doing alright. So yeah, I'm going to say, once again, thank you, Liela. Not really, because that's his choice. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone who's been watching. Please make sure that you hit the like button on YouTube if you haven't already. It does really help me out. It's a really simple free way for you to show support. YouTube is fickle these days, and it does help us YouTubers out. So anyone's content that you enjoy, hit the like button on. Not just mine, on this too. Also, do think about following on Twitch, because when Twitch works, it's great. It's a great streaming platform, and I stream on there too. So do consider that. At the same time, we do have a Discord that you're more than welcome to come and join if you like talking about games, ship builds for Elite, combat for Elite, exploration, cool stuff you find, ways of using a carrier, all that kind of stuff. You are more than welcome to come and join us. But I will say, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.